Hey guys! In today's video, I'll be giving you my tips on how to stay focused. The method that works the best for me is to keep a distraction to-do list, which is a list of what I get distracted by. So normally when I get distracted, I want to go do something else, and I'm afraid that I'll forget to go do that thing if I don't do it right this second. So I'll write down that to-do list so I feel like I'll remember it and I can get back to it later, instead of being distracted from the task at hand. Of course, later is quite arbitrary, so it helps to set when that later will be by taking breaks regularly. You can do this with the Pomodoro method, which is 25 minutes of work and 5 minutes of rest, or a 50-10 rule, which is like the same but doubled. Another way to improve your focus is to just work on one thing at a time and make it very clear exactly what that is. It's almost impossible to aim at a target if you don't know what you're aiming to do. Also, working on just one topic or task at a time will help you get into the flow for that specific thing. The way to do this is first to make a to-do list, then break down the bigger tasks on your to-do list into smaller things. So for example, writing your paper becomes choose your topic, make an outline, write your thesis, and so on. After you've made your to-do list, the way to choose what to do first is to prioritize. One way is to use the Eisenhower matrix. I'll put a graphic about it on the screen right now. I also recommend doing the hardest things first when you have the most energy and motivation. My third tip is do not multitask. You might think that you're being more efficient, but multitasking really is impossible. Research shows that we can only handle one thing at a time. Instead of multitasking, you're actually just very quickly switching between the two tasks. This also has a switching cost, meaning you're spending more effort on just switching between the tasks, which reduces your efficiency overall. So the practical application, of course, is don't do two things at the same time, but also don't play movies, shows, YouTube videos, or podcasts in the background while you're working. Another tip is to clean up your workspace, as the visual clutter around you will distract your mind even if you don't notice it. I have a video about how to create a productive workspace, which I will link in the cards somewhere. Tip 5 seems very obvious, but it's surprising how effective this is if you actually implement it. And this is to get rid of distractions. So turn off notifications on your phone. I'm going to be the opposite of a good marketing YouTuber, and I'm going to tell you, you see that little bell icon? Turn it off. I don't want you getting notified about my videos when you should be doing your work. Notifications are a big one, and you should also consider putting your phone on the opposite side of the room, that way you aren't tempted to grab it. Also, block certain sites you always get distracted on using a website blocker, and use noise-canceling headphones to prevent noises around you from distracting you. As a perfectionist, I find that one of my main obstacles to getting things done is that I start thinking that it's not good enough, so I just stop doing it. A mindset shift that's really helped me is to not criticize until I've finished. For example, having a bad draft done on a paper is still better than having nothing written. Editing is much easier than actually doing something, so getting it all out on the first go and then going back to fix things is overall pretty efficient. In order for your mind to be focused and working at its maximum potential, you also have to take care of your body in order to have a healthy mind. Before studying, you can do some quick exercises to get your blood moving and to clear your mind. Also, make sure you're hydrated and well fed with some healthy snacks. Try to get a good night's sleep each night, but if you're really tired, have a 20-minute power nap. Also, make sure you look up from your computer screen and look at something in the distance every once in a while so you can relax your eyes. There are some things you can do to improve your focus long term, as focus is like stamina, and it's also like a muscle that can be built up. One way to do this is to meditate, and I know that sounds very woo-woo hippie-ish, but it's become a lot more accessible recently. If you do a Google search, you can find some great apps or videos that will teach you how to meditate. Another way is to read or listen to audiobooks. These are both ways to get you to focus on something for a while so that you can get used to actually focusing. I hope you found this video helpful, and let us know in the comments if you have any other tips. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, and I post daily on Tumblr and Instagram, which are linked in the description. See you next time!